Guys, hopefully you're doing well. A 5 minutes outlook of what I'm really expecting as of gold. So I don't know, let me add my brightness. There we go. All right, so this is the daily time frame, and what you can see is currently we are being in a mode of consolidation after sweeping that major liquidity pool. You can see these two candles have been really consolidating. But before anything, let's see how the weekly is currently printing. So we are kind of bullish. We have 11 hours before this candle closes. What we are seeing is we have swept that major liquidity pool in form of the previous week's high. So which is I think that we need to be also very careful to avoid, maybe because maybe as of next week want to rally higher, so we might avoid also some consolidations being formed. So for that reason, we need to be very careful of the lower time frames by watching what price is actually doing. So until price gives us a signal that we might be going higher and we have identified the direction, that's when we engage. But for this current, we might be closing almost this way, but let's wait and see if there is any confirmation. So as of the daily, if we need to go maybe higher because we are off this context area, if we need to go higher, then our first target will be these highs that have been engineered around this point. We have those highs, as well as we have this other high that I guess if you drop to the lower time frame, it is already marked up as these London equal highs, which were London, which also from this chart you can notice that's a previous day's high, right? So we are inside these daily fair value gap after sweeping this previous day's low as well as this other previous low. So we have tapped into an imbalance point, rebalanced it, because anything into an imbalance offers an a rebalance, right? We have offered rebalancing of this fair value gap. We have also swept those lows as well as this other one. Now we are kind of rejecting. If the market needs to go higher, then our first target will be that, and then of the 4-hour will determine that. So if we drop to the 4-hour for more clarity, what are we seeing? So I need to, there we go. So from the 4-hour time frame, what you can notice is we had this fair value area that was kind of disrespected over here. I didn't really want to engage in lower prices. Yes, price delivered lower towards this fair value areas low, as well as the PDL, as well as this 4-hour fair value gap. But you can see how messy price was. Maybe if I had stops around this point in time, you could see this candle could have taken it out and then dropped. So this candle also rallied back. You can see we have lots of wickings, which is not an ideal price action. Price action we want to involve or get involved in is clean candles, expansion candles like this. And so for that, that's why there was no need for me to get involved in sales, though I knew that we are disrespecting the fair value area and there was a likelihood that we may get lower, right? And that happened. Sweeping that, we have rejected nicely. We have also swept this previous day's low. All these liquidities resting below here, we rejected nicely, and currently what we're seeing, could we be displacing higher? Remember, this will be our first target, or our first target, if the market is rallying higher, and then later on, is it likely we might see those liquidities being taken? We'll be watchful of that. So with that, I need to drop onto the 1-hour time frame, try to read what price is telling me. So those are the Asia highs, which are relative equal to these New York highs. So we have major liquidity pools at that point in time, and so need to engage. Then we have to look for confirmation. So of these key levels, I want to delete the 4-hour fair value gap. Of these liquidities that we have swept, as well as these other liquidity pools, relative equal lows there. Want to see displacement that will lead to change in state of delivery. So want to see 1 hour candles closing below above 1 hour bullish candles closing above these down close candle, which will determine the bullish change in state of delivery, which in 2 minutes time that will be confirmed. That will be being confirmed. And we have all these liquidities. This is the major liquidity pool that we have, the main swing point. We are also seeing we have this bearish fair value area, which is currently being also disrespected. So we might also anticipate to see price deliver to that fair value areas high. So that's what I'm watching for, a closure above there. Then we wait and monitor what the lower time frame. Maybe we have had a sting into this fair value gap, which is a good thing also to see. And the 15 minutes, if we lead to displacement or formation of another fair value gap, then I will be getting involved in this price action going higher. One thing also I usually love to refer to is what we refer to as this sentiment, right? My FX book, as you can see over there. Currently 54% are shorting, but 46% are longing. So I want to go with the minority. If I could have found out that majority are longing, then that wouldn't be really ideally. I want to go against the masses. So the masses are shorting, so we go against them, and we try to be with we go for longs, and that's what I will be watching for going higher. So the 1 hour will be closing to confirm that bullish change in state of delivery. So let's have the immediate rebalance at this point in time over there, around that point in time. So that's what I will be watching for, 30 minutes. So I might even decide to enter immediately the next 15 minutes candle closes. If it closes bullish, then I might maybe jump in and see what the market will be doing. So that's what I'm expecting. Yeah, hopefully we get to find a nice day today.